Konnichiwa, and welcome to the 234th podcast of the N.C.R.C.A.G Anime Group. My name is Robert. I'm the co-president of this club. I want to take the time to thank all the members who came to our picnic for Asian Heritage Month last week, and I hope to sometime real soon have the photos that I've taken at the picnic in the N.C.R.C.A.G Anime Group in Yahoo, and also too in my Facebook page. Now, I did get a return of a show that I loaned to a friend, and I'm going to talk about this particular anime movie. It's called Lupin III, The Islands of Assassins. This was put out by Funimation over here in the United States. It does have nudity in it. Recommended age for this would be at least 16 up. Lupin III, if you're a fan like the Peter Sellers Pink Panther movies, you will like Lupin III. And The Islands of Assassins, oh, poor Lupin tries to go for the big scam, but ends up getting into more trouble than what it's worth. And I highly recommend the Island of Assassins. It's very well done. The animation quality runs very nicely through the series. The music is very well done. Now, thanks to a friend of mine, he's loaning me this DVD set. Now, this is not an anime, but it is an animated TV series. And I'm talking about the classic Star Trek animated series. This came out during the 1970s, and this is the complete box set series. And this was put out, as far as done, the animation was done by Filmation. Music was Filmation style. Now, some people would complain and say, well, that artwork looks kind of real jerky and stuff, and they did like to use a lot of stock footage in order to cut down costs. But I've always enjoyed the Star Trek animated series. I watched it when I was a young fella, and it's better than having nothing at all. I thought some of the stories were very well done, and I do consider it part of the Star Trek universe. We've had constant debates, does this count or not as far as the stories. But me, I thought it was ridiculous not to count them because they were actually made. And so what if they were an animated series? Well, our next meeting will be this Saturday. He's in front of the Books A Million store at 5 o'clock. At 5:30, go over to a person's home to watch Title Light Blue. Now, Cameron has picked out for the month of June Carols, and I hope to see that. I finally got JR to nail down what he wanted to show in July. He's wanting to show The Secret of Kim, which I've seen the trailer recently, and this is very interesting. Now, that is a non-animated film, but we can sit down and have a nice little discussion about it after we see the movie and compare it to some of the other anime movies we have seen. Now, Jamil has picked out canon for August, and we're supposed to have we're going to be having a display at the Rowan Public Library. Right now, I've been kind of a bit busy trying to set up a membership drive in August to coincide with the display at the Rowan Public Library, because we need to get as much advertisement about our group set up as possible. I'm hoping to talk to Tim this weekend and see about setting up our yard sale and some other ideas that I want to discuss with him, but I won't get all those ideas done until we see him this Saturday. Well, thank you for taking the time to watch this podcast, and I wish you a very good day. Goodbye.